Yes, sir. It's the new movement, DJ Drewski. I'm in the building. Brooklyn is pulled up. You see the guys outside. 730RS NoSyte.
And West Rock to E, baby.
You know what I'm saying? All in 7 at the record, 730RS.com. I'm here with my man NoSyte.
Yeah, we're in the casa.
Before we even got started, these dudes got stories. You know what I'm saying? So for people that are just tuning in and like seeing this for the first time, when did music really start for y'all? Because you grew up together. Like you said, like, yo, it's basically family right here. This ain't new.
Yeah, definitely.
But who kicked it off first? Was it NoSyte? Was it RS? Like who was like, yo, let's do some
I
music?
had him explain it because he actually wrote a book about it.
Yeah.
Almost like a kid's book pertaining to like
The
beginning.
journey.
I got a book on Amazon. It's called One Mic in Brooklyn. And the characters in the book is named different or whatever. Based on how we started doing music. And you got to understand, I grew up in Brooklyn, right? So hip hop is everything in Brooklyn. Like, you know, people want to say their culture is Puerto Rican or Italian or whatever. My culture is hip hop. In my family, we talk hip hop. We talk that Brooklyn talk. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole life. But my grandparents, his pops, you know, they was into like playing like guitars. They from Puerto Rico, so they think that old school Puerto Rican.
Yeah, it's that mountain type. It's called aguinaldo in Spanish. Anyway.
So, NoSyte, he played guitar like mad good. You know what I'm saying? He played bands. He just strumming all the time. And when I was a kid, I was always into hip hop, you know, trying to spit or whatever. You know,
Right.
for fun.
Right.
It.
It was just around us, yeah.
Banging the keyboard in the lunchroom.
Facts, yeah.
Hell yeah, all day.
But we lived in the same building because my grandfather owned the building, and it's all fam. Every floor is fam. The apartments is all fam.
Right.
The old building.
And so I'm coming into the building one day, and he's in the hallway just strumming. You know what I mean? And he's playing like some alternative kind of rock type shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's spitting on it. Like he's rapping, but he's playing his guitar. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a little kid looking at him like, because he's, you know what I mean? Like, he's my big cousin, so he's the big homie. So I'm looking at him like, wait a minute. You playing the guitar, but you rapping. Like, no, you supposed to be singing or screaming.
Right, it's and rock shit now.
That's it. And it brought me up to thinking, music is everything, son. It don't gotta be this rock and roll thing. It don't gotta be this rap thing or whatever. You know, so if you want to say who started it, this man right here.
NoSyte.
Yeah, baby, love you.
Yes.
Love you, man. Of course.
Right.
I love it from jump.
There's no 730RS without NoSyte, you feel me?
And it's funny you say the rock stuff because the Sad Man record that y'all doing the drop to has a rock kind of feel to it, like an undertone of a rock type of record.
Yes.
So that record, it's got a lot of history to it. It has a lot to do with how we represent ourselves over breath, but it's the way it came together. That story, if you listen to the lyrics that I'm going through, it's actually a cinematic retelling of the story. Don't get mad at me, but it's Spawn.
Okay.
And it's the tragedy of Spawn, of how, you know, he thought he was gonna be this hero or whatever, and turns out he's in hell, working for the devil, and now he's trying to make his way back. And I probably should have been watching that shit as a kid, but I did. Yeah, it had a big impact on me because I always felt like, you know, niggas was here to like try to figure shit out and try to be better. You know, we was stuck in the gutter in Brooklyn doing some wild shit. We was outside. We's always the mentality of trying to get out of it and do stuff. And to me, Spawn kind of embodied that. And I got an older cousin, Christian. Me and him, we watched this shit like every day. Like that was our show. We had the Spawn toys, like all of that. Fortunately, when he passed from COVID. You know,
wow. Yeah, that shit 8 months. Wow. God bless. Anniversary.
Yeah.
Word.
Actually,
Oh, crazy.
That's probably word.
You know what I mean? And it's funny that we rescheduled this for today.
Right. The day.
All day.
You know, I was talking to my uncle. He's like, it was crazy we rescheduled it. But the longer version, you know, instead of long story short, is I wrote this. I was thinking about him. Yeah. That was our show. We used to sit there, right, you know, and watch the show or whatever, read the comic books and shit. And I was just thinking about him, and I was like, damn, if I was to rap something that would be something he would want to hear,
Yeah, what would that
him
sound like?
be
Yeah, exactly.
then Spawn, you know?
And
Right.
of course, yeah.
The ideas and no sight.
Right.
And, you know, what we did is we tried to make the story of Spawn fit us because we got a little more hood, a little more, you know, what we going through, the tragedy that we're seeing, you know, in our lives or whatever. And so it's kind of like a drill cinematic tragedy.
No, yeah. You hear it on the record and just with the intro and then the way you guys are rapping on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still keeping it hip hop.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Because that's the heart of everything we do.
Right.
You hear the way we talk, the way we walk, the way we speak, you know, and I say hip hop, but it's so much more than that because it's New York City. It's that.
Right.
It was representation.
Yeah. Now, NoSyte, before we started, you was about to give me this story of who you used to run with. Shout out to all the DJs out.
Yeah, shout out to all the Brigades, baby. All those good ones. My back. But like, back in the days, right, when I was young, I mean, I was into the music then, but we was always running around. While I was into the music, I was running around with a DJ, a friend of mine named Pops, right? So one time we telling, I mean, we in the hood, Park Slope everywhere, whatever, and he got word that there was a DJ that needed like roadies or maybe to get breaks, maybe we
Right.
tables, blah blah blah. I mean, it was still out there. I don't know who he is, but his name was DJ Dyko. He used to rip behind and they said when
Gotcha.
all right, you feel me? So he still was doing shows everywhere. We did shows downtown Brooklyn, Manhattan, the Bronx. We was all over the fucking place. So we would like his roadies and shit. But whenever like certain cuts, we just take over everything. We just kill it. And we're like, oh, y'all niggas just killing it. I said, of course, you know. Sometimes I would grab an instrument, plug it in, or play derivative bass lines or shit like that.
So you was going live while they was DJing?
Yeah, of course. You know, we were doing shit like that. It was great, man. It was a great experience. But forget it. We was been around for a hot minute, kid.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Now the name is NoSyte, but you told me, you know, that you wasn't born blind.
No. I wasn't born blind.
And just to give you a little bit, before he was NoSyte, he was HBP.
Yeah, just my
Right.
That was half blind P.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, I got stuff out there where it's loud.
HBP, word.
And so we went to NoSyte once it was gone completely.
Which makes great sense. You know what I'm saying? The name itself,
yes,
is perfect.
Yes, good shit. Thank you very much, you know. So, I mean, besides that, you know, things just elevated. I've been doing music for the longest. I started off with percussions when I was a little kid. Then my father was actually a guitarist, and it kind of stuck to me, especially when I got into alternative and shit like that.
Right.
And I just took on from there, man. I just picked it up. It was like, it's for me, B.
And he was nice on the skateboards.
Yes, sir. I used to skate for companies when I was younger, like New York, fucking Stuzy, and a bunch of other shit.
Right.
You know, just as amateur skaters, we used to do competitions in Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Banks, Mullali's, in the Bronx, next to Yankee Stadium.
When's the last time you jumped on a skateboard?
Maybe about a year, 2 years.
Oh, okay. So it's recent.
No, I still get big. I doing a possible few ASAPs.
Yeah.
You tell me? Shit, I feel we invented shit like that. Because when we were kids, we used to come up with names for these chicks, and then afterwards, we used to hear them like, oh, nah. They
just jacked you.
Yeah, you think they didn't? You know? But we were killing it, man. If you saw 50 kids running the skateboards in Brooklyn, any part of Brooklyn, it was us.
Right.
It was us, kid. I don't know, no doubt about it, you know?
RS, you was on a skateboard or you wasn't?
Nah. Skateboard wasn't.
Nah, that was, clear.
So what was young RS doing, you know, in the streets of Brooklyn as a kid?
Nobody talk about that.
Oh, okay. We don't want to get nobody in trouble.
Nah.
That was a different time.
Just to give a little background before I jump on me, because I think it's important for people to have some awareness. But what NoSyte did, where you could tell them a little more, is called RP, right? So
yes, sir.
Like retinitis pigmentosa.
Retinitis pigmentosa. Yeah. It's a generation of the retina. You can consider it, or not consider it, but you can relate it to like if it was a cancer in the eyes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I was born with it, so I dealt with it most of my life, even when they didn't know I had it, because it wasn't a diagnosis until I was like 15.
Right.
So I went through my shit, you know. Blind bag, blind this, da-da-da, you know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like losing sight has helped your ear in a sense when it comes to making music?
Definitely much more enhanced.
Right.
Without a doubt, yes.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a busybody without people knowing that I'm a busybody. Right.
Let me tell you, this is a famous conversation with he and I, right? I'll get with X Vicer, who 7X Fallen Records, that's our producer, mixer, master, all of that. X Vicer, shout out to X Vicer. Yes, I'll get with X Vicer, I'll send him the stems, they mixed and mastered with gravy, right? I send it to NoSyte, and he calls me, and the way I answer the phone is, what's wrong with it?
Right, you already know. Yeah, no.
What's up? What's up? Hold up, Kevin. Let me see this. I need, and we find I can't help it. I can't help it. I got to critique. You know?
Right.
I'm into what do you call it? There's a word for it. I'm trying to figure it out. No, not
Pain in the ass.
right.
Oh no. But now I know you asked about Young Seven. Young Seven was running in Brooklyn just trying to get by, you know what I'm saying? Like every other kid in Brooklyn. You go through, I was a smart kid, right? So math, science, all that shit, I was killing it. You know what I mean? The schools was always trying to put me in this class or that class or whatever. But I'm in the schoolyard, you know, fighting, you know.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was
wrestling, all kind of dumb shit, whatever, you know. But spitting was always like on me.
Yeah, that's what we was always doing. Always
was always on me. I was always with. Even when I was a little kid in my school, you know, we had teachers that didn't really understand the whole hip hop thing. But we had like this principal that was like try to be cool with the kids, right? Like he always want to help us out. Oh, let's play basketball, let's do this or whatever. So we used to bang on the tables and be rapping, and we would get in trouble. Like they'd be like, "Oh, stop banging on the tables." And when he became like the assistant principal, whatever, he came in and was like, "Look, y'all can't be doing this in here, whatever. But if y'all serious, y'all could do it on stage."
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah,
and
that was cool.
School put together like a hip hop event for us. And it was actually, I ain't gonna throw the years out there, but it was around a pivotal time for Hot 97. And so we even had a banner we made at school, like Hot 97.
Oh, it looked like how to.
Yeah, of course. You know, and that was really like one of the times where I was like, you know, someone recognized that we had talent. We wasn't just kids being unruly. We had skills.
Yeah.
And people don't understand, like, in New York, you can't rap or say you're a rapper and not be able to rap. Like, they'll check you quick. You'll get checked quick where in today's world now, you see everybody saying, oh, I'm a rapper. But they're not really rapping.
Nah, man.
But
reciting and rapping two different things.
Oh, yeah, reading off the. But I'm saying there was a time in New York, you can't say you was a rapper and you wasn't really actually freestyling or rapping off the dome. Right.
You had to
right.
Shit and be ready.
You ignite? Without a doubt.
Right.
We was outside, believe that.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we done spit with the best of them.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. What?
But it's always for sport. And we always got our respect for that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, people don't understand. Hip hop is real deep. Like, the culture is so deep. When you talk about the music, you talk about the language, you talk about how you carry yourself, your vernacular.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Shit, we was old school, kid.
Like, your vernacular, how you carry yourself, you know, how you deal with people. It's all an actual culture. And that's why I give a big shout out to like KRS, who actually went to like the United Nations to the real culture. Because I always felt that way. When people ask, oh, you black, you Puerto Rican, what are you? What are you? I'm a hip hop nigga.
That's it. Yeah. Right.
That's what it is.
And now, you know, started there. Years later, we here now, still promoting new music, new content coming out. It don't stop. So is there a project happening, or you guys just dropping singles right now? What's the deal?
So we recently started the record label because you know, we've been around for a minute, son. Our first project that I dropped we did with Black Wall Street back around 2010. Right. And even before that, we had features on Green Lantern. We had features with DJ No. Shout out to DJ No. DJ Bugs.
Yep.
You know, shout out to DJ Chris Styles. These are DJs that
right.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
And we did a project with New Jersey Devil and Black Wall Street.
Wall Street,
really
what?
got into doing
Green Lantern.
We was always running around trying to get a deal, right? Always trying to get a deal. We had Rock Nation looking at us at one point. trying to do like distribution for us. Actually, I have a distribution deal with them now, but they was actually trying to sign us at the time and all of that. And after a while, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get on that NEM shit, right? Right. When he said that shit in his line, he was like, yo, sign yourself. And I was like, yo, we starting the labels.
Hell yeah.
Don't have time to wait for
Gotta get to work.
And so right now we building up the label. We got a few acts that we've been auditioning.
Yes.
They know who they are. We looking at y'all.
Exactly. Always, kid.
Yeah. And, we do everything. Like we said,
Yeah.
we got the hip hop shit, but we also have
we doing other things. Exactly.
got a rock bands.
If I may. Yeah.
What's the name of the label?
7X Fallen Records.
7X Fallen Records.
Because we started with the name Fallen, again inspired by like that story of Spawn. Like we feel like we like fallen angels type shit.
Right. That name you're falling. You know what I'm saying? Of course.
X vice versa. 7 for 730. You know what I mean? So we put it all together. 7X Fallen Records.
Hell yeah. I'm paying the price to be here. They took my site, baby.
You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, talk good shit, NoSyte.
Okay, yo.
Backbone.
You know what, man? They took my site because of this shit, so I'm gonna enjoy every damn bit of it.
That's a fact.
And like I said, a lot of shit happened to me, and like we said before, this is the word I was looking for before, which is constructive criticism. I've taken as much, and I'm gonna shoot up just as much.
Right.
Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I got my own the thoughts about things. I know people have their own, and yo, to each their own. Whatever
exactly.
anybody's boat. You know what I'm saying? If I feel this, that, or the third, or like I said, we doing a song, he might think like, this hour, I know you're going to tell me something. I said, but I got to tell you, kid, because to keep my mouth shut would be like if I'm lying to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't play that shit. Speaks the French.
And they're here, man. More music coming.
Yes, sir.
Shows coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hip Hop Live.
Yeah, sir.
Piece is crazy out there.
Man, yeah.
7X Pulling Records is gonna be dropping projects from X Visa. He got an EP dropping soon.
That's Lagoon
Site.
Dead Trees. Right. Yeah, alternative. I'm playing drums. I'm singing. And the kid
crazy.
Yo,
you feel me?
November 7th. It'll be a long time. NoSyte.
Yes.
Right?
A little crossover type thing I did many years ago. I know you're gonna love it.
Right. Well, before we wrap it up, tell them your Instagrams, how they can follow you and tap in with everything.
So at 730RS. So 730. Capital R, capital S. You could go to 730rs.com. We got all our music there. That's where you to check out the label. We also offer like artist development, marketing, promotion, all of that. So go to the website, 730rs.com.
Yeah.
Of course, you can look up NoSyte, NOS.
All platforms. Just look it up. You're going to find it.
Spotify.
NOS RTE. Yes, sir.
We everywhere. So we got global distribution. So look for us, follow us on Instagram and definitely hit us up on whatever platform you listen.
Yeah, it is.
Body shout out to you yourself.
Very, bro.
Thank you very much. He's doing for the independent movement. Shout out to the Girl Friday Speedy.
Yeah, shout out to my man Speedy, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out. Word.
That's the big homie right there.
Yeah.
And again, shout out X Visa. He's our background dudes, the one all the
Yes, man. All the people we work with, we love you all.
Everybody. Green Lantern, Cassidy, Kiss, everybody.
All that shit. Hell yeah.
We love all y'all.
Hell yeah. And I got more stories for y'all. Backyards.
Yeah. NoSyte got the stories. I got more biggie, baby. Right. Let's get it, man. The new movement. Brooklyn in the building. We out.
Balling, baby.